The 81 Division of the Nigeria Army in Lagos says its soldiers were not responsible for the bloodshed witnessed in the state last week. Eyewitnesses reported on Tuesday, October 20th, 2020, how soldiers of the Nigeria Army fired live ammunition at them at the Lekki Tollgate in Lagos. The eyewitnesses were protesters who had shut down the lucrative toll gate for over 1 week as part of nationwide demonstrations against police brutality. At least 7 people were reported dead by eyewitnesses, even though the Lagos government has only officially acknowledged 2. Since the incident, the army has not offered any additional information other than outright denial, and Governor Babajide Sanwo has maintained the deployment of troops was beyond his powers. However, 81 Division spokesperson Major Oshoba Olaniyi said on Tuesday, October 27th, that troops were invited by the Sanwo-Olu-led government after he imposed a curfew last Tuesday. The decision to call in the military was taken by the Lagos state government after a 24-hour curfew was imposed. This was as a result of the violence which led to several police stations being burnt, policemen killed, suspects in police custody released, and weapons carted away. The situation was fast degenerating into anarchy. It was at this point that Lagos state government requested for the military to intervene in order to restore normalcy, he said. Despite the long-awaited admission of troops' presence at the toll gate, Major Lani said soldiers did not fire at peaceful protesters despite all the videos online. He said the allegation reported by numerous eyewitnesses was unfounded and an attempt to cause anarchy in the country. The intervention of the military followed all laid down procedures for internal security operations, and all the soldiers involved acted within the confines of the rules of engagement for internal security operations, he said. Tuesday night shooting was the escalation of a prolonged wave of demonstrations against police brutality, particularly by officers of SARS, a notorious unit that was dissolved 1 week into the protest. The judicial panel, headed by the retired Justice Doris Okuwobu, has been tasked with investigating the incident, which caused local and internal outrage. Sanwo-Olu said on Monday, October 26th, he will ensure a thorough investigation is done so that offenders don't go unpunished. Okay. So according to what these people are saying, that they follow the the best practices. So the best practices is what? But you are denying that you were not there. So what are you trying to say? The governor invited you, and the governor was playing, ignorant. He was feigning ignorance, that he never knew anything about it, that the whole thing was beyond him. See, all these people, you are just deceiving yourselves. You are deceiving yourselves for the fact that you denied it from the first time, and now you are admitting that you were there. And Brigadier Francis Omata came on board and said, oh, this and this and that. He made mention of the person that was there. So if you guys are not there and we are hearing Olaniyi or whatever, but for the fact that you guys are lying, there's nothing you guys are going to say that will make meaning. You are lying and everyone is seeing it. You are lying and even unborn children are seeing it. And what kind of a people is this? You are lying. Even the devil is scared. The devil himself is scared of Nigerian leaders, Nigerian politicians. The devil himself is afraid. He's hiding because of the kind of lies that he's the father of all lies. But this one, you guys are taking over from him. My goodness. And the governor said he knows nothing about it. Oh, the one that calls himself Jagaban. He said, oh, he went to the governor to go and ask him who ordered the dissing. But oh my goodness. Then who shot that means the governor even accepted that you guys shot, because he went to see some of those people in the hospital. Initially he said nobody died. Later he now said 2. Whether 1, whether 2, whether even nobody died, but you shot at people. Is that the best practice? The standard practice or international best practices, the way you guys always talk? He was the one that invited you to come to bring normalcy. But why is it that in other places in Alausa that we talked about, we saw soldiers, we saw the way they were, the rapport between the soldiers and the masses, even after they defied the curfew? Why in that place? Why in that place? See all of them. See the way they look. They are looking wretched. The so-called, look at all those the so-called leaders. Look at all of them. They are looking so tattered. They are looking unkempt. They don't have peace. They are looking wrinkled. You could see that they don't have peace. So what are they living for? If you don't want, or if you don't want to live, let others live. You are lying. You lying for the whole world. Because some people say lying for Africa. This one is even beyond Africa. They will lie to the extent that the devil himself will be running. What are you guys talking about? He invited you. He invited you people. But the best practice that you can, portray is taking their lives. You can imagine. No sinner will go unpunished. No wicked person will go unpunished. You got to you guys have not confessed. So you will confess. You will confess to the extent that you guys you will do yourself. When I say you do yourself, you know what it means. The governor is feeling ignorance, whether it's under influence of anybody. It's none of our business. But for him to be coming out and be lying that he knows nothing about this whole thing, he knows nothing about it, is what is annoying and very, very unfortunate. Well, but he denied it now. As the chief security officer of the state, there's nothing wrong in inviting soldiers to induce order. What is wrong is the soldier using the real bullet to disperse the unarmed, peaceful protesters. They knew what they were doing. They knew what they came for. They knew what they came for because they believed that by the time they take 1 or 2 lives, the rest ones will reset. That is exactly what they did. Because if they use, according to what this person is saying, if they use what is it called? If they use other whatever which is not a live ammunition, because they know that the protesters will still come back. Even at the way they were shooting them, they were still sitting there. Even the next day, the third day, they were still there. So they wouldn't have used that. They wouldn't have used any other thing that would be able to scare them. They meant business. They meant business, but they are just shifting the evil day to the front. They are just shifting it. It's not going to help anything. You think you can? You know what they have done now is to suppress people that you can do nothing. That is exactly what they have done, but they are just putting their own suffering inside cooler. You think somebody was saying that this one is just a yellow card. They should do the needful because they are still holding. They are still holding. They are still standing on their ground. They don't want to shift. Oh, as if they are boss. They are do this and that. Like, this is the kind of people you are going to get it because you want to have power. What money you want to go? After all, what you think you are enjoying? People who are not in government, they are enjoying it. Those who have money, they still have money in a pure manner, in a pure way. So what are we talking about? Well, let the protesters send them pictures of the dead bodies as evidence. If not, this case will not end. But at least the governor has accepted that 2 people died. So who sent them? He sent them to do what? To spare them, and you guys did something else. Okay, as a result of this case, Governor Sanwo should be removed and have a new election for peoples of Lagos to choose a governor. Not this killer's governor. Sanwo, Kenan. What is this one trying to say? So, lying to Lagosians, and he's trying to do something, and some people are praising him. Why did he deny? Those of you who are supporting, who are defending him, why did he deny in the first place that he knows nothing or knew nothing about it? Why did he deny? You see the way you guys will just be supporting anything you see. You don't even, those who are supporting, they don't even have their mind, the mind of themselves. They just think anyhow, anywhere belly face. You see, or any belly face. So guys, leave your comment below and let's have your take on this.